Well, hi everyone, my name is Rebecca. Thanks for clicking on the video. About once a year I clean out this planner and put new items in. And today was a perfect opportunity since I had some free time to play in my planner and clean this out. I've wiped down the planner itself and it's ready to be reloaded. Because the GM does tend to make indentations for these rings, I keep just a piece of cardboard from like what was this from? A mailer or maybe a calendar. I really don't remember, but it definitely, I can feel the indentations of where those rings have been hitting. So I always keep that in the front and one also located in the back. That's just my personal preference. And then I keep my stencil also back here. I'm going to keep this second pocket clean for a while. It's kind of my catch-all though, but I'm going to keep it clean. It won't be clean for long. I always keep one thank you card ready at all times. I believe it's very important to thank people, and a personal handwritten note goes a long ways. Now, I'm not going to explain everything I'm putting in here, but I do want to say that please check out the description box below because I will link everything that I've purchased or where I've gotten my freebies from. So you'll definitely want to open up that description bar. These are kind of like 2D girls that came from a calendar kit back in like 2015. And I absolutely love them. And then I found this picture from Google. And this was a label that was way too large that I was labeling some other items, and so I just slapped it on here because it was black and white. This is a homemade slip pocket, and this is where I put my Avon orders in there. I'm an Avon rep. I always keep a full year calendar for a quick glance. This is just in plastic. This is a picture, I swear it looks just like my cat, but it was from a calendar, but that looks like Goober. Okay, so the first section I always like to keep is the corporate world where I work. I'll keep the calendar and the to-do list. And these you can just buy the full year from like Hobby Lobby or any of your stationery stores. Actually, there's some things in here that I have not transferred over yet, so I'll just have to stay in there for a couple more days. We're getting ready to hit September. It's probably going to be already September by the time I post this video. And you can get this freebie from Instagram, Plan Like Jas or Jace, but please look down below. Once the video is over, you'll be able to click on all of the links that I'm going to post. I really like these clean pages for my corporate world. Here's another one that was from that Instagram gal, Plan Like Jas. And I printed it twice and then glued it together so it would be front and back. These are also freebies. I just printed them on blue paper, and it's from a Facebook group. I'll link that down below. Now this is my personal section. I do have stickers that came from AliExpress. These are removable. They came from like the dollar store. My dashboards from Etsy. I know this came from the CLEAVER Planner. And I put some stickers and another one of those thick 2D, 3D. I don't remember what a 4D or 5D, all those stand for, but this bubbles out. It's not flat. If you know if it's a 2D or a 4D or a 10D, please write it down on the description for me down below. That would be very helpful. Oh, you know what? I'm going to tear some of these out because I don't need all of these. These sheets came from My Summer Touch. She has a Facebook group where you can get some free items, and her inserts on her website is very inexpensive. She has a ton of different sizes, shapes, you name it. I'd highly recommend going to My Summer Touch and checking out her pages. Yeah, I don't need these. This is like my personal section of writing down things for the weekend, keeping track. I have weather, different types of vlogs that I keep in here. I don't need these either. This week, and the other one was the today. They came from an Etsy shop. Okay, so these are more of my personal section for me personally to use, obviously. I'll keep those in there. Here's another divider. Dashboard. Isn't this cute? I have two. It came from AliExpress. I bought like 6 of each one of these and gave them to the gals that I work with in the corporate world. Sesavi. I only have project sheets and agenda sheets that I have purchased from her. Oh, there we go. Although you're going to click down below and look at the description to find all the links, these are the names of the places that I was talking about previously. Okay. There. My spending tracker that I do per quarter, and I just made these off of Excel, and then just cut them down. This is a reference. Yeah, these are all reference sheets that I want to keep, so they're going to go in the reference section. I had this actually labeled as reference when I ordered that. The Facebook group, My Summer Touch. You can get this free. It only comes in the personal size, but I don't mind. I I used that for all of last year and this year. Okay. This goes here. Different brands of paper obviously has the holes cut differently. Okay, now we're into trackers. I think I'll use, this came from the internet. I just Googled some pictures of offices and then printed it in color on 20-pound paper. Trackers. Don't need that any longer. This grid paper is just folded in half. You can get that from a free Facebook group. That's probably listed below as well. Don't remember, but it could have come from Honey Bee Facebook group. Here's another one that was free from the Instagram lady. I think I'll make this my last section and keep this pretty clean. Found this from Pinterest. 52 weeks of cleaning and organizing your home. Okay, so we have a personal section up front with my calendar. Then we have previous month and future month for the corporate world. Then we jump into a personal section of to-dos. A second personal section, sheets from My Summer Touch. I like that I have a lot of room in this for the rings. They're not really thick and full. This is good. I'm gonna have to think of a reason and an area to use. Oh, I want to do a tracker for things in the corporate world when they are done. There's some things that are different dates that must be completed. And even though I have it written on a calendar in my corporate office, I think I'm going to use a ruler and make some columns here and use a tracker with these sheets, because I do like the quality of paper from Chesapeake. This one I customized and said Cup of Joe. I used to own a business called Cup of Joe way back in the day. And then my reference. And then my trackers. Perfect. I'm very pleased with this. I don't think there's anything else I want to put in. But now that I've talked about doing that corporate tracker, I'm going to get started on that. But you guys have a fabulous day. Thanks for watching while I have reorganized and put things back in after cleaning out this GM Agenda Louis Vuitton monogram. And that is it. Enjoy your month, your day, your weekend, etc. And talk to you next time.